The Tony Tukumbo Fernandez Show is all about promoting the true life and success stories of African and Caribbean achievers around the world. If there's a product or initiative you wish to share, feel free to give us a call. The number is 0788 280 9005. A very warm welcome to all our listeners around the world. You're welcome to the Tony Tukumbo Fernandez Show, promoting the true life stories of people making a difference around the world. So if there's a product or initiative you wish to share, feel free to give us a call. The number is 0788 280 9005. And it's been amazing so far in the month of May, with very many historical moments, especially here in the city of Bradford. And talking about the city of Bradford, I have with me today the chairperson for Bradford for Better, who is also a medical doctor, a good friend, and a humanitarian. And only 2 weeks ago, Bradford for Better organization, CIC, won the King's Award for voluntary services in the UK, the highest level of services for voluntary in the land. So it's great to see Dr. Sohail Ahmed. Welcome back to the show. I think this is our first show this year with you. How are you feeling today?
Hello, Tony. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a while.
It has been a while. And for the benefit of all our listeners around the world, especially those who don't really live outside Bradford itself, can you tell us a bit more about the organization Bradford for Better, CIC?
Yeah, so Bradford for Better is a community action group, volunteer-led, all volunteer-led team. We have members from all across Bradford. We operate all across the districts here, in all the different postcodes. We have thousands of members. We've been around for about 4 years now, 4+ years, in fact, and as you said, we recently got awarded the King's Award, the first ever King's Award since King Charles came onto the throne. This is the first ever year that he's presenting these awards. So very privileged to be able to receive this award.
So 2 weeks ago, because I was there with you and with the whole team, must have been a very historical moment for the lives of people in Bradford, winning the King's Award for voluntary services. What was it feeling like, not just for you, but for the whole team?
It was quite surreal. I mean, you're part of the team. You've been working with us for a number of years now, and you did a wonderful job hosting the event for us as well. And yeah, as we've kind of as a team we discussed it, it's quite surreal because we've only been around for a few years in comparison to some of the other organizations who have many years, decades even, that they've been operating. So for us, we're kind of new, really, and all of us as volunteers, we're not very experienced in this sector. As I said, we all have kind of our own professions and day jobs that we work in. So to receive this award, as you said, it's the sort of highest award honor that you can get as a volunteer, as a voluntary organization. So it's still kind of settling in. I think the event itself, when we got the award and the Lord Lieutenant handed us the award, it kind of becomes more real when you have something tangible to hold. And having the trophy in our hands, taking those pictures, sharing them all across Bradford, kind of makes it more real for us and starts sinking in as to what the implications of this award are and how big the award is. When many other organizations and people who have many accolades attended and have thanked us and congratulated us since the ceremony, it becomes more apparent to us how big this award is, and it's very humbling, really, and we owe it all to our volunteers and people like yourself who've been supporting us throughout this period.
I think it's so humbling as well, because starting off as a pressure group in the spring of 2019, which is just a few years ago, and having that historical moment only a fortnight ago. When you reflect back a bit in the last 3 years, what would you say are the most memorable moments to date, leading up to that moment?
Most memorable, I mean, there's so many. We've had such huge campaigns. Um, I mean, recognition, I think for me personally, it's always memorable when we have big events, when people from all walks of life get together. Those are the memorable moments when we make an impact, when we have such a grassroots involvement. Those are special moments. A big one, I think, last year was when the Sky News, Sky TV team came actually, and we had a big district-wide, city-wide cleanup in the centre of Bradford with two of the presenters from the Sky TV show, Josh Widdicombe and Nish Kumar. And that was filmed by Sky TV as a documentary, which is actually going to be premiering on the 22nd of May in about 2 weeks. And it'll be shown in Bradford, in fact, on at one of the venues. So we're looking forward to that. And they captured the entire documentary, and it was a good feeling because they managed to capture some of those grassroots volunteers, organizations, and they were able to capture that sort of feeling of unity that we have in Bradford.
How would you describe the journey so far in making an impact to Bradford residents, and where do we go from here?
I think the impact that Bradford for Better B4B is making is what we can see, the tangible impact in a lot of the work that we do. You know, say for example, the litter picks. People, you know, when we've had big cleanups, we had one recently in my neighborhood here. You walk across the same area the next day and it feels different. It looks different. And that has a positive impact on a tangible, something that you can see physically. You know, even my children who if they see the litter there one day and the next day it's not there after a litter pick, they feel better. They feel proud to live in the area. And there's a sense of pride and ownership of the area, and you feel better, you know, physically, mentally. It has an uplifting effect when a group of people come together and clean an area. That's the more tangible things that we do. Some of the other projects now in recent months and the last year or so relate to health and well-being, and various other projects. Those we may not be able to see the effects immediately or even in a physical manner, but the impact is educational, it's empowerment, it's more generational impact we hope to see by improving the health and well-being of people, by empowering them with knowledge and information to improve their health, physical and mental. And I think that will pay dividends in years to come as a community, as a society. So that's something that's less tangible in the immediate sense, but we hope that it will have a greater impact than the work that we do on a day-to-day basis.
And great legacies continue to unfold. In less than a fortnight, you'll also be going down to Buckingham Palace with part of the team. What does that mean to people of Bradford?
Well, I again, it's one of those things. It probably will become real when we're there. At the moment, I don't know what to expect. It's something that you see on the TV normally, and not something that people like us volunteers get involved with usually. So it is an honor to represent the team, and to be there. And I hope I can represent the team in a positive manner and be able to highlight the city of Bradford in a positive manner, and hopefully be able to present this city in a good light for people who are not from here.
And I suppose because you don't really know what to expect, that makes it even the more fascinating, don't you think?
Well, yeah, yeah, not knowing what to expect, and as I said, as long as I'm dressed appropriately. I think they let us in. We should be okay.
Now, we have listeners listening in from Bradford and different parts of the country, but also different parts of the world. For the benefit of those listening in Bradford today, we also have a new volunteer campaign to recruit new people into this amazing initiative. So can you just talk to our listeners a bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. And this is the most important part for us, for me personally, is continuing this work. I mean, the award after the ceremony, so many people approached me, and since the award ceremony, when we've kind of been on social media quite a bit since then, and there's been so much contact from potential volunteers wanting to know how to get involved. So for us, the award is not the destination. It's not the end. It's not our goal. It's somewhere. It's a pit stop. It's part of the journey. And I think if anything, this award, the real purpose of this award is to actually be a catalyst for bigger and better things to come. I hope and I believe it will be, because it kind of gives us some sense of recognition, not for us, but for people out there to be able to see that actually these guys are working hard and they're doing something and there's something going on here. And when people notice that, they realize that actually, we can get involved as well. And that's the most important bit. So from our point of view, the projects are ever expanding. We've had a lot of interest from organizations who want to partner with us and get involved with new areas that we've never been involved with before and start new projects. And we are always open to that. Whatever makes Bradford better, we're on board. But the only caveat is that we have volunteers, we have teams, experts, people who have a passion for making Bradford better. And we need those people on board. We need that help. We need that guidance, support from more people. So if you visit our website, Bradford4Better, the number 4.com, type in on Google Bradford for Better, B for B. Our social media links are there. You can contact us through any of our social media channels. Email hello@bradford4better.com. There's an online form as well on our website that you can fill in. And it doesn't matter what sector you're from, whether it's health, well-being, voluntary sector, tech, business, arts, culture, any sector. If you want to give back to the city of Bradford, if you want to get involved, if you have any ideas or you just want to volunteer on an ad hoc basis or support us in any way or want to partner on any project, reach out, connect, and we're happy to talk.
We also have the website on the screen as well. And also, of course, people can also get in touch by contacting hello@bradfordforbetter.com. Dr. Sohail, on a very final note, what message do you have for people around the world today?
Around the world, I hope Bradford for Better can be an inspiration. You could replace the Bradford with any city. It could be Lagos. It could be wherever, Paris. It could be Berlin. It could be Mumbai in India, wherever, it doesn't matter. Any city, any location in the world. All it takes is a handful, a group of people to come together and want something better for their home city, for their environment, for their community. And if anything, I think the award, the recognition, serves as a reminder to people out there anywhere in the world that if you want to make a change, you want your society, community to be better, you start with yourself and you create that change by becoming the change.
Thanks so much. And I should say, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of the team, and I'm proud of Bradford, and looking forward to more collaborations in the future. And we'll catch up with you soon. And God bless you.
Thank you very much.